So we will start our panel discussion. Hi, everybody. I see more and more people are coming. Right now, we are only two here. At the same time, I also expect Kambis and Ahmed to come. So let's start to speak with Noher. Is it correct spelling?
Yeah, it is. It's always pronounced differently in some countries. It is Nuhir, so you're good at that. Go on.
Okay. So I prepared some questions to your presentation, and once again, Nahir had presentation about construction 5.0 and technical revolution. So the first question from me is, what do you think is manufacturing influence on the construction, or construction also influences on manufacturing? So is this process one-sided or two-sided? And do you expect these both industries to be similar in, I don't know, 5, 10 years? I mean, design and construction part.
I believe they're both interrelated. They're both interacting with each others. But I believe that the manufacturing industry is affecting the construction industry more than the other way around. Um, and what's happening nowadays is that we're using lean construction, which is based in the manufacturing industry in the first place. So lean construction nowadays is used in the construction industry, but before, many years ago, it was starting in the manufacturing industry, specifically in Toyota, and they were using it in the over the for the mass production of the cars and for the equipment and devices of the cars and so on. And it actually was so successful in this area. That's why the principles of lean were applied afterwards on the construction industry. And actually, it was so successful also in being applied in this industry. So I believe it's coming from the manufacturing. Maybe it starts with manufacturing and then it affects the construction industry backwards.
Okay. And by the way, do you personally believe that 3D printers also will come to the construction? I mean, they are used now. At the same time, everybody from technology revolution experts expect them to have a greater share of the market. What do you think?
I love this term that you said, technology revolution. That yeah, there is a revolution related to technology. Maybe every second there's something happening over the field of technology. And because I'm having the background of BIM since 2009, so I'm working using this. I witnessed the progress of technology over the BIM field, over the BIM process itself, many years ago, 14 years ago. So yeah, there is a revolution related to technology, and whatever is happening now, I believe that we have to cope with it somehow. The experts of the technological field, overall industries. I'm not talking actually about the construction industry. Overall industries. I was just saying in an interview, in TV interview. I was just saying that the healthcare industry is the top in using the technological aspects in their fields, because they are directly contacting with human. So it's so much applied over the industry of the healthcare or the medical field. And the construction industry actually is from the least industries applying technology. With all the technological revolution that we're having in our industry of construction, however, it's still from the least industries that are applying the technology now. So, but it also has some it also has some revolutions since 180s and up to this moment. We're having a lot of progress through the technological revolution. I don't know if I met your expectations related to answering this question. If you want to answer it somehow differently, please just state that.
Thank you. And
Describe if
maybe
you how to. How do you
uh,
see this technological revolution? Is it are we ready for having this technological revolution? Because the revolution of the technology is actually taking place over all industries, and I now I'm in Egypt now. I'm based in Egypt, and I can say that not all people are ready to be using having this revolution of technology over their organizations, processes, mentalities, connections, and communications, and so on. So, how do you see it from your side? I don't know where are you based now, and how are you working? But just share your thoughts, if you please.
I personally based in Dubai, and I also was involved in this technological and these topics about the future. But if you ask me, I spoke about construction and technology and industry 4.0, not 5.0. So I think that some of the technologies will come and some of them are coming now. At the same time, uh, I remember the example of Gartner graph. Do you remember it?
What is it?
Yeah, and there were some technologies like AR, VR, which were in this graph uh, since 10 years. Yeah, so 10 years ago. At the same
Yeah,
time, for now, we don't see them everywhere. So these
yeah,
technologies were expected to come and to cover the market. At the same time, they are not everywhere now. And I think that some of the technologies which are coming now have the same future. So some people will check them, some people will try to implement them, but not all of them will be inside the construction and production uh, in 5 and 10 years.
yeah. I agree with you.
Okay. So my next question
Yeah.
about the role of the humans. It's very popular topic, but anyway, I will ask you, what do you think uh, if these technologies will be in place? What will people do? What for what will they be responsible? And what is their role? Um what we will see, let's say in 5 7 years, yeah, not in 20, but in 5 7 years. Um, what is your idea?
The creativity of people. I believe that all people are creative in their own way. So whenever we get to give them the opportunity to be creative, or to have this space, the mental space, the enough mental space for them to be creative, they will be creative. They can be creative at that time, and we can leave just the robotics usage to some things that needs a lot of analysis work, a lot of repetition, a lot of mass production, a lot of things that takes a lot of effort and time from people, from humans, from having this creative aspect. Yeah, they can get up with some new ideas. Yeah, machine nowadays is are learning, or machines are learning, so they can get up with new ideas and new things to be put down on the table. Um, but as I said in the presentations, humans were underrated because the in the first place, the privilege and the main thing is related to humans and not machines. And whenever we underrate humans, I believe that we're going to reach a peak point that everything will fail at that point. Everything will fail related to technology and related to whatever we're progressing now in the industry, of all industries actually, not only in the construction industry. We'll get to reach a peak point and everything will fail down. So we need to have this balance a bit earlier, reaching this peak point, putting humans there in their place, in the first place, leading machines in a way that allow the process to be in balance, because the process is now not in balance enough. we never get to have to put people in this creative area. I believe they will do a lot of things that they now are maybe afraid to do. They now maybe are scared to do. They now feel that they are underrated enough because machines are leading somehow. And actually, the businessmen and the ones responsible for organizations and companies nowadays are always going towards the artificial intelligence and towards the using machines, using robotics, using the code programming and coding and the development aspect overall. So they underrate people. And uh, I cannot accept that because people in the first place are the main thing here. The PPT process, people process technology. It's not people comes first. It's not technology process people. So I think that we mixed things up. We shifted technology over people, which is having some effect on people working on the industry. I think we have to get things back a bit and put people in the first place and then process how people can use the process, the suitable process to apply technology, not the other way around.
Okay,
I
and
believe that.
let me ask you more specific question. Let's focus on design. What do you think about generative design? And do you think that design is a creative part which will be for humans, or humans will only make the rules for the machine, and machine will do it itself with the certain parameters in place before the process? Uh, let's speak about it a little bit more.
Yeah, it might happen that. Yeah, I know that machine can provide many proposals to design. It can generate a program that they were provided with. I know that, but I also know that people are creative in their own way. Maybe in some way of creativity that cannot be come out from any sort of machine. So they can work alongside, as I said in the presentation, alongside some parameters and some criteria and some directions of design and some directions of applying to the idea itself goes to the software or the machine, and then the design is generated using these ideas, and we can still have the opportunity to apply another ideas, to apply modifications, to direct it to the way we are seeing it, how the project it goes. I know that generative design is now taking place overall companies, overall design stages, but I still believe in people, and I still believe that humans can put their essence. Machine, I believe that machines have no essence. That we cannot have it. They have to be working alongside using a process that needs to be customized to every sort of organization that is suitable to their clients, suitable to their programs, suitable to their outputs. And they work alongside having the direction, to leading the direction from a human and then applying the idea from the generative design, not the other way around.
Okay, thank you. And maybe the last question from my side. For example, I'm the person from the company which wants to start, which wants to be in this game. I am inspired with your presentation and with some other technologies. At the same time, I don't know what technologies are inside Industry 4.0, Construction 4.0, what technologies are inside Construction 5.0. Is it important for me, or I just can start from now, from scratch? Do I need to be prepared for
I don't
this?
know.
Do I
You
need
have
to
to.
be on the level of the third stage or fourth stage to start technologies of fifth stage, or I can just come and start?
No, actually, the fifth stage is built on the foundation of the fourth. stage of the fourth industry. So construction 4.0 was related to whatever we know related to technology. The robot using the robotics already construction, using the cloud platforms, the IBIM that we all use right now, the augmented reality, the virtual reality, applying artificial intelligence. Everything was related. What related to technology here is within the fourth stage of construction 4.0. But I just want to say that there was excessive automation solutions. There was excessive automated solutions, which somehow underrated humans. That's why it's the other side now in construction 5.0 to make the balance, which is called humanization or personalization. Personalization is to get the balance back using these technologies, using the automation solutions, and using the programming, using the artificial intelligence, applying everything related to construction 4.0, but with the balance of using people in the first place, not in the third place. The PPT triangle, the golden prayer triangle of applying anything related to an organization, as I said, is people, process, technology, not the other side. Technology, process, people. So it's using the same things. We have to know all the technologies related to construction 4.0. We have to know BIM. We have to know about the cloud platforms. We have to be working together using some automated solutions. We have to be going through the generative design also background. We have to be using applying augmented reality if we need that, applying virtual reality, mixed reality, and so on. But just we have to customize our processes using lean. Actually, lean principles is something that is granted to humans as well. Using lean principles in the first place to maximize the value of the process and to reduce the waste of our process using these automated solutions and using these technological revolutions that we witnessed, but returning back to the triangle of people, process, technology. That would differentiate construction 5.0 than construction 4.0. It's the same thing. Added to it the
2 minutes.
orientation, the basic orientation of the triangle.
Okay, thank you. Once again, for all the participants, first of all, we need to be in digital world. We need to collect data. We need to use BIM, and then start to think what to do with it and how can we better with using this data and use the technologies which we're talking about. By the way, as for lean construction, our section Kambiz had a presentation about this. So if you haven't been there, you can use the recording, and of course also the recording of Construction 5.0 presentation as well. I think that that's it for today. Do you have any more questions? I tried to check the chat. Anyway, we are available in social networks. We are available on BIM Coordinators platform. So thank you for participation, and have a good day. Have available sections here in our summit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pierre. I want to thank you as well for the beautiful conversation. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
Okay, great.
Thank you.